The biggest thing was just wanting to change and then just coming to a place where I know it's going to be a new home. And I had a good relationship with Coach Tucker and then some of the guys just leading up here and just wanted to go somewhere just to have a fresh start. And so far, I've been pretty good. Yes, ma'am.
You came up for the spring game, right?
Yes, sir.
What was that situation like for you? And had you already made your decision at that point, or was that a point where you kind of turned for it?
In a way, I was just trying to find my decision. I was coming to see how the defense looked and stuff like that. How can I fit in the scheme and stuff like that. But basically just coming to see if it feel right with my spirit. That was the biggest thing. Just coming to see, did it feel right just being up here. And it was pretty good. So, yes, sir.
With all the transfers, you probably saw them already loading up. How much did that go into your decision?
That went in a ton because I want to go somewhere where they're going to have good players, and I knew there was some good players coming in, so I would try to interact with some of them before I even got here. Like Ronald Williams, like that's my roommate right now. So, I was talking to him before I got here, Chance from Florida. And so it's just a couple guys I already was just talking to and trying to build that relationship with them before I got here so we can already know we'll hit the ground running, basically. Yes, sir.
Quavaris, how do you feel you fit in then with the scheme and just now being here immersed in this fall camp so far?
I feel like that everything's been going super smooth. I mean, it's a few learning curves, and stuff like that because it's new. But everything, been adapting to everything pretty well and just trying to go get with the players and just try to build a relationship and our bond because we don't have a long time to do so. So we're just trying to gel as fast as we can so we can be the best defense that we can be. Yes, ma'am.
Is there anything here that you didn't expect that surprised you that you didn't know about?
I didn't know Magic Johnson went here. And I did not know Magic Johnson went here. I didn't know a lot about Michigan State coming into Michigan State. So I've been learning a lot of new things. So it's been very interesting.
You serious? You didn't know Magic
Yeah.
came here?
I did not know Magic came in. I didn't know that they had like the thing out there is for Superman. I didn't know that was in the movie or something like that. So people was telling me about that. So I'm learning new things. This up north has been an experience for me. They don't have Waffle House, no cookout. So little thing, I'm just learning. It's growing on me, and I'm accepting it.
I got to know who broke the news to you about Magic.
I actually was walking through the Smith Center and I saw him on the wall. And I was like, wow, that's crazy.
So, who are some of your teammates on defense that have helped you along, like get to know the place, get to know the city, of course, get to know
It's been a lot of them. I came in and it's been open arms. Nobody ever made me feel uncomfortable or anything like that. They welcome me in as part of the family, and that was a big thing because being a transfer, you don't know how that's going to be. So it was just big to just be able to come in and really everybody, treat me well. And we just trying to get the job done, man. Yes, sir.
coming in the summer. How far along do you feel like you are in terms of knowing the defense like that, like you got to?
Well, I've been getting a ton of reps, so that's been helping out a lot. So just, reps and reps and reps, and then just messing up, failure, and then just over and over again, they've been just embedded into our head. So I feel pretty comfortable with the defense. There's a couple of things I probably can get better at, as we all. But for the most part, I feel comfortable with the defense. I feel like I can actually excel and play fast in the defense right now. Yes, sir.
And then correct me if I'm wrong here. I know you played running back in high school.
Yes, sir.
Did you play any linebacker in high school, or only once you got the chance to see it?
Well, I played a little bit of both. We played like Ironman football in my school. I went to Harding University, a little small little school, and so we played both ways in a way, So a little bit, but I never was coached up at linebacker position. So I'm just happy to have, coaches and people around me to be able to just pour into me. So.
That's why I asked. I wanted to ask you how far. Do you feel like a linebacker yet, or where do you think you are in that growth?
I get developing.
position? Yeah.
In developing, I feel good. I feel like I learned a lot of things just from coming from Tennessee to here. They coach different, their system is different. So it's a little stuff that I adjust to, and I have like bad habits of doing it because I've been trained different there. So, but I feel good about everything. I feel like that I'm picking it up fast, and I feel like that my teammates, if I'm not, then he just helping me out with it on certain things. So, yes, sir.
Has anyone prepped you for what's to come in the fall and closer to the winter months?
You talking about the cold weather? So that's the thing that I've been dreading the most because I'm not used to snow. I haven't saw no snow, probably 2 inches. And down south, we don't see a lot of snow at all. So that's something that I just been hopeful that we just get like a light winter. So just pray for that. You're not gonna get that? Oh no. Okay, well I guess I'm just gonna have to bundle up a little bit.
You born and raised in Charlotte?
Yes, sir.
What's the part? Have you ever been to Michigan previously? Or?
I've been up here on recruiting visits. I never been to Michigan State, never visited here. I visit another school, but that's different. Yes, sir. So, but I never really experienced up north, so it's just been new to me. a lot of things have been new to me, but it's growing on me, and I'm excited to see new things and learn new things, get me out of my comfort zone.
Students starting to trickle in on campus in the event last night in the stadium. Was it starting to feel like a real
Yeah,
energy around
it
there?
felt special last night. It always feels special when you got fans, people to come to see you play and see you practice and stuff like that. But it just feels special just being in Spartan Stadium at nighttime with the lights on. It just feel like prime time spotlight, So it's just, I can't really explain. It's hard to explain with words, but it's just a special feeling. And it wasn't even 75,000 people in there, and it still felt special, So it's gonna be something to look forward to.
You saw you working with Cal Halliday a lot last night. I guess who have you been teaming with primarily in practice?
Well, coach just basically just mixing us all around. We don't know who we gonna play with, God forbid anything happen. We just want to make sure that we be able. He cross-trained a lot of us, be able to play both of them. So we just doing what's best for the team right now, and basically just being able to work with everybody, because you never know who you're gonna be beside. So it's probably a good idea to get a relationship with him. So because on the field, you always have your own little lingo with the next backer next to you, so y'all can play on the string. So that's been the biggest thing.
Quavaris, what did you think of Big Ten football before you got here? In your head, when you think of Big Ten, what did you think or picture? And now that you've been here for a little bit, how does that match up? Is it exactly what you thought? Is it way,
That's a tough question. I didn't ever think too much of Big Ten football. I didn't watch a lot. I mean, when I saw Big Ten football, I was seeing like school up north and stuff like that. But I wasn't really big in the Big Ten, so it really just been new to me, honestly. I know it sounds crazy, but I didn't ever pay attention to. I was just being where my feet was at in the moment. So.
Was it tough to leave the SEC? I mean, the SEC feels a certain way about football, the rest of the college football.
I mean, the SEC got this. SEC is the SEC, and the Big Ten is the Big Ten in that simple way. I feel like that they both got pros and cons different, And I'm just here to figure it out. I haven't lined up and played a live snap yet, so I don't know I don't know what it is. I don't know what's the difference between it. Maybe the speed or whatever. I don't know yet. So I'm just trying to figure it out myself. One more time, please.
Yeah, when you're in the transfer portal,
Yes, sir.
what were Michigan State coaches kind of saying to you? What did they like about your game? Kind of walk us through that a little bit.
Well, basically just saying they was in need of some linebackers, and I saw an opportunity to come play, and I just said that's what I wanted to do. So basically that's really it. They were just saying they was in need of some linebackers, and I saw that they was in need of some linebackers. I saw the other linebackers they had here. So yeah, I can work with them. Let's go. And let's just do it.
With your background as running back, how much of those traits you feel transfer over to linebacker?
A ton. Just as just knowing what a lineman, I played running back, so I know what a counter is, a power, a run, and stuff like that. So little things like that help me get a jump on the play faster because I played running back, and then just the track of the back, how he take his footwork, I take the same steps. So I can kind of, I ain't gonna say guess, but look at the play and see what's coming faster based on if he gonna give me stretch footwork, he give me downhill footwork, stuff like that. That's all.
You mentioned it a little bit earlier. What's your relationship like with Ronald and Chester? Both being from the South, all three of you, all three coming from the SEC. Does that kind of create a bond? All you guys do this summer, trying to figure things out?
Yeah. It's just been, we haven't had a lot of time to bond. We bond a little bit in the summer, but we had just got out of fall camp, so we had a lot of time to be with each other. I live in Ronald, so our relationship is pretty good. So I'm just trying to get to know as many teammates as possible, before we go to war with each other, because I want to know who I'm going to play beside, and we all try and just watch film together because he might see something different from me. I might see something different from him. So we just we don't know each other, and we just trying to learn to get to know each other. That's really the biggest thing.
How is that different than being a freshman?
Oh, it was just not your first time around. Basically what it is, I understand college football a little bit more now because I've been in the program for a little bit longer, just being in college athletics for a little bit. So I'm not saying I don't have the jitters as much as I did as a freshman,
Does that help the bond with the guys?
Yeah, it do. It do. You can tell who a freshman and who is a little older too because, a little freshman act a little goofier, and stuff like that. So, and then you just bring them, tell them you got to grow up a little bit faster. Because that's what people told me when I was a freshman. You got to grow up a little faster. You can't be a freshman. You can't be a known freshman. You got to grow up a little faster. Because it's for the best interest of the team, for you to grow up a little faster. So sometimes we got to do that.
You guys had your second scrimmage on Saturday. You're now really, Miles said you're not even really in camp mode anymore. Where do you
Yes,
feel
sir.
like the second scrimmage moved you guys towards establishing, who can play
I feel like that it showed a lot. It showed a lot of good and a lot of bad, and it gave the coaches pointers so we can get better as a team. You know, they would say we need to improve in this area, we need to improve in this area. So basically, just go out there and give it all you got. And they throw it all at you and see what sticks, and then from that point, then they just kind of fix all the little stuff you have around that you didn't catch it at the first beginning. They're just trying to develop you up. So I feel like that's what they're doing.
I'm sorry.
That's it.
You talked about being more comfortable being in college football last month. Xavier was asked who's the guy in defense that least likes to lose or something to that effect, and he brought you up. How much does this, having, like, it seems like you adjusted pretty quickly and how accepting your teammates are, just letting you become a vocal guy.
I just try and be myself for the most part, and then as a linebacker, you are the leader of the defense, so you gotta be the quarterback of the defense, So you say the play out loud. You just gotta have a louder voice, and then when something go wrong, anything you feel like the defense is kind of swaying away, or we just kind of bull driving in a way, you gotta have somebody to be able to kind of snap it back and get us back rolling when we having a bad drive or whatever the case may be. And I guess the players just, I just want to say they just we all just come together. We just know we got a job to get done, and whoever in the place to be able to try and do it, we just try and do it that way. If that makes sense. I don't really know if that makes sense, but
Thanks, Quavaris. Appreciate it.
I appreciate you.
Jones